the guys, all they did was to repost it. They have been arrested in handcuffs. They have been in police cells for the past 2 weeks.
Therefore,
someone okay, whatever it is tomorrow, the entire country, we are showing our faces first at the Supreme Court, from the Supreme Court to the Jubilee House, and to tell this government that we will never sit for democracy to be attacked in the manner they are doing.
MPP Communications Officer, Owo Asante Atim South. Dodo na afeno Papa Rich. Oye adwuma wo Ahwenepa FM a wo dwaso. Owie na adwuma enu anwumre a yesi national security akwakofa no.
Die ntino makofa no.
Yesi wo post bibi e wo social media. Me hwekwa na nka makan ama. Yesi asefem. Enu a yesi akwakofa na sembi e wo social media te isi dan na Ghana de ye wo emrabe mienu ye wo womo a ye so mo aben mu a oyi a na emra na jawo ene ye wo omo so a omo ewo position a oyi a na emra no e de okọ we na opposite ye somewhere in West Africa you can dupe your state, run away when a different political party comes to power, convict you, get you extradited. And when your party comes back to power, you will be free. Is this country a safe? Is this country in safe hands? I do throw you.
One more Ghana di, one more beer di, Obo Africa di.
I throw you.
And the Abefano.
Yabetino. You won't be called.
Wow.
Ya branch about a friend of General Buhari. Say Omako post say President Mahama national security coordinator na one national President Mahama ebo 150 million biso. And umbusa say na 150 million no na sikaben. Ya ba beche no. Damwa ono so sa video ye I mean the impunity is becoming alarming. President Mahama by from 2025, yeah, be 2026. Yeah, didn't call for bear a 9. 40 because Oma can't see me and you're buying there. Because Oma can't see me a President Mahama. Where from this? The President Kobia Kasabwa Shady. And then, as a Ghana Marano, your Niachitri, and Yade Ama MPP for, and your Niachitri, and Yadama NDT. It's President Mahama Babe Moano, and Osma, Honorable Dominica Yeni. For court, 5.7 billion Unibank scandal, Dahono. You are Cabnado for any governor also, any Nipabem Kuno. Kona fakra kako ne kutwam se woni interested ye hia ho achebia court ahye se ye ni asem no ni mu se bebi esika wo no o se kutwam o sa asoma ne biem cocoa board scandal Dr. Puni eni nipa be mienu se miensa no mo ka ho mkonkutwam menye interested biem segleme ye the $200 million di ama Yura Collins Lauda on sisi dan o si dan ne mu be apem o si mpemu no mo be apem no hu be scanner fa o gina court ye busa no Yura Mahama say court kutwam because abre no na Ghana for ababum e de ama no etu hu no say Ghana no ya tawam no wa fa Ghana no mu no pe no ye na tamakro ye di na asem ye the best 6-7 years na di na asem from 2019 na na asem shake 2024 any sentence no wa ma wa dwane okwa bochi okutra bochi sa be 5 years 2016 and NDC for kofa na bae
2026
omokofa na bae no kra no 2026 kapra omokofa na bae kra no US for na mi hu se wa ba ni US authorities and almost throw from him. Said na Tamaklo no, almost Damagana. No, Baba had 2 weeks. Now buying can say. Yaha, any Katebian, almost Roma Pajan, almost no consum. Which was a year, a dear as a sharp. Say, you be free no. If I told you, appeal on the coy, or Cobona Troca, one fat in Crata, any become one money more you do. Tony General, acquiring a bassa. Why? Because it be the agenda is to free her.
I see.
And so, Chairman, won't you on Kutan and Crata, Papa, on the Yagumano, or my Obuquant independent quasa, no so non quasatra, 70 ma. The quack of us any panel to be dead than the crew will say, oh, who could two galamsio. It's a bit dear than Stefatia. Chairman, won't you say a on a mouth pine? Sakonakoyo. Abra dance Bianca home, and she generous. That is a mountain to be coffee.
No,
her bill conditioner, 100 million, 50 million. Yeah, that's so. This is not law.
See,
it is abuse of power. Now, when you know, come for yes, some quack by a friend tribunal. All of us who must fight against this. Opinion, you be a winning tribunal, and ya baby, Kuma. Who is soon to be a tribunal, so Diaba. You do could anymore. You must have some cry near Buor for court and Fanonco. And then Yama, a year soon, Kwana Yura Mahama, a source had him. And then a who be about the top judiciary for so. A who be about the top so. So, a year or more also much at 10 into Crown, a bedding. Or more dear Semna, a who be about sunset. Chief Justice or no ye penny crown. Ya far can be sway in a free. And as a while to all the way in Sakra. If you won't be about the top, a judge's fortune. I don't think any abra, it's a democracy. It's under attack. And we must fight.
And no nyina na ya woda de mo ye no ba mame musa baako ansem mienu bi ansa na possibly akoya woda ade no so de mo be ye de afa mountain so no wo ye mranim ni asa nole prosecute said ye wo kire mu no mame musa o meme ni mu mra mo na mo ni mra se di asema na echa obi timi ka so ye interested nti woni ye kire biu
sir ye gina bibi so asem de ye di ni echa it is in the interest of the accused the lawyer to say atem ye betwim anamebo because accused for no any a file way and then the assembly ko ha and then a page way and then me client no e ho do no ni abesere kwan e no ntimi ma enti accused for na o ma ye han ama assembly delay no in most cases kwa no and prosecuting go me masemo in most cases because prosecution also establish before the court say you have enough evidence to convict for the court to convict the person of the crime now who are accusing no. In most of these cases, prosecution is I'm a court has checked say omu defense. The last time, the Attorney General says that I am not interested. It is I seek a win and conquest.
Mamesa Musa Sadnam Tamaklu ediano ho. Media mekenka judgment no madwum yem na kakra. Ye brofo ne ye kan. Sabi emra no yenim. Ba hwa try judge friends appeals court. Omrule omde babo ontene dia. Na chese enema amode bo Sadnam Tamaklu no bia no. Na chese ensu nyinem mwantimi improve. Minim minese ora Godfrey Dami ena tatam no ya Attorney General die. Na samu eduoson wotwe yam de bonti appeals court na nyemu bakura amfa entia because enyema wo ho no ene hye wo ho no ankoyi.
The appeals court did a shoddy work and they did a great disservice to Ghana. Okay, obi ono no yeso wa pay 90 million a won kuti kwan so adwane afi kuruma sabi ono kra na chi no ya anya ne sania omo MPP for ya near the bill be at so hu that be ya man the bill o fie ye di na sem sa sem no ba na prosecution awi o matemo na prosecution come abom nkro nyina awi ti na aka so no be bi defense na obesre kwan fa even the prosecution opposed the application and a court a grantee. I said, be already. I want to infer no sin quite into Uncomra. None the passport. I will court and a court a religion the passport the man. It's judging one in the court and Okoya or on 1 day. Wama. Now, Court of Appeal, a lot of the evidence in one audit reporter, a year, I think it's a very renowned accounting firm, for an associate here, Court of Appeal and Jumukra. In fact, it is even on record, Crampo say, Attorney General and current every crowd was in court, Emanin Semuni Duprano, sounds so or Masedin and no free in Tigrano. We use Ankara kind of film. They say, Attorney General, Echo Board, the Truka, or court. And Anya behind a court of appeal or some commodity to come by. One year she crown and Cowde Cassette. Oh, when you say, Bia, attention in the Indian Tinka, high court is where they but for you to say, what a question or what discharge in the pan. The episode said, say, a Nipan who's no court. So if I see car on physical uncle. Now, which na technicalities so say, oh, the charges be effective. In fact, in the wisdom of the Attorney General, normally they be one made effective. They should indicate on be effective.
Okay.
Because it should be one. The charge probably defective. Sans prosecution, no, I didn't answer money to know. The charge is defective. Charge is defective. It can be cured through time and prosecution. So on what basis? And now I said, no, no, do cry 90 million. Yeah, what can I say? Ukra krana. So what you are saying is that you are going to throw the baby away with the bathwater.
Kind of the orphan quality issues a war charge sheet in Hona Odin is here.
And I would how?
Yawoda Muchi Famonten so. Apart from the Liberatory Party, Kuben Biu na come ho mu di sajumadi.
When you were and lot of none of the political parties there 9 and a woman we are in Ebetuga and some other civil society organization. And in every Yamiadma, the bear press conference to brief Obibia acquire first the do's and don'ts and everything and Jenny Abetuga.
Na Yehunu said the echo. Ebi
Anopa 6 Supreme Court anyone you're butching. We are near the first petition at Supreme Court. Now, the Nanti at the Jubilee House, upper president petition.
The Ama a year man penny angasa.
Yes.
Okay. Mami Muso na ene yate police for when she say no at saying. Ena minim se onkochena nanka almost omode kai heroes be yensu ye omu wuye. Enko hadwene kakra.
Oh, there be in fact. The new Patriotic Party General Secretary is expected to issue a statement. They come na yedisa omu official day. Na nya dia ebe hadwen kwa but nyame me ya wo mu pa ne se ye nuano mo mu yi de mo ya unim se enkraya ya se accident business master pension and am see the public 60 any free na
aye
unim se president omu issue statement ya so what would ya me hu ana wa hu
me hu bibi asa
60 yamfa wonu say enso a eto ya efe ni pe so far kwa yenya hu the accurate figure nipa ewu ye ninim se se ya no adu aduanan 40 ni wu ye no President Mahama etna helicopter eno nam wiem eno wo hwe owie ye se anye bia nko be sresra busuafo anase nko be group omu nyina together nanka wakekere omure President Mahama anye bia sa abo the following day on a Thanksgiving service share white and na osai ti o chene se omo a mafiri mu no wani agya na
Musa say enei mafodo do na say bi wo mo already into certain situation say asa ben modern mo a month na modern mu titru opposition no e dey aye diversionary time. Say if you feed into that narrative.
Say aban mo no humode.
Sana manfo ka say as promises are o say.
There are a lot of issues I also demonstrate but see.
Any ebe chi bebre gubo mo nyina mo ka demo.
We need to be share. Yeah, bro. Yeah, papa. And you see, you must begin to condemn the government. So, in fact, what a one Casakwanko for criticize you. Now, say one to say, how they do what can say, they see the near the bill condition, I punishment. Nanya the pa, one day. Now, say one say, I think, say, chief of staff or vice president or opening Tamaklu. Dr.
Alex Secretary.
Yes. And then and then abuse of power, and then what is this? No one can who say, I bind the Uchumutaya untransferable 2028. Yebeko. Ye, or can't tell me, oh, your phones are no one soon, sir. Can't or phone in the panzer essay. 101 sana owie. Now I am very sure President Mahama promised Ghana for say me bar Unibank in somewhere court 5.3 billion metrum settlement sike boom 200 million metrum snitch sike boom 70 million metrum Cocobot sike boom 271 million me bar ma betrum do we some promises how they were at Ghana for better banana
there be
no penny Ghana for better banana
there be
wanka no de sie san so official Ghana for the tumi amane nti no wafa Ghana for no mu afa say enkoa ti bibi opebia no na oye we must begin fight against this thing ti nyame adoma o chena obia ye shepintum ene kokoko open me that.
Thank you very much. We are the national organizer at the New Patriotic Party Nana B and Yenukudin Komono. Was he?
Yes, excellent delivery from Nana B. As organizer, I expect him to do this. And Benifone can so the show. And to Kwana Omoasu neighbor. What I say, ye any TikTokers and any media for in there. Minimzana, we are quite big girl now, because honestly speaking, I don't think President Mahama name Nana Jane Sangro for no follow to the point say, I'm going to TikTok into the Miller Warner, Asana no one.
Agencies, no extreme way.
But it feeds into what I was trying to tell you. Sir, probity and transparency and accountability. But my ideology back maybe we need
further and better particulars.
At this Vovo Institute. Say every patriotic institute. Well, I don't know. So Rollins Institute or whatever. You come and explain to us what that exactly means. Because in the 70s,
it doesn't resonate with the true meaning of whatever it is.
No. Like check probity, check accountability, and check in the kinds of transparency, and ask and tell me, say in the last 50 years, one who's had any say, what I say, especially coming from NDC, the people who are propounding that. So I didn't think we are not business. I'm not young and you know, that kind of men of status and women of status in society. 49 years ago, NDC bar this probity. PNDC Mochi cheer Jumay for cratch for near the other. Mr. Herbert Meza. There's a reason why he doesn't even like Ghana politics because I think Obama said, yeah, politics Nasiakon. I am going for Bedam. Oh, 100 ope, Mimenkai. There be a pastor fire and the PNDC near the other. Yes, sir, Yamehunu, but Yakaya, when I was in him. Oh, and so $500 was more goes in you know, said I don't know, that was to avenge his father's misfortunes. Sir, I didn't I don't get it. And in fact, this is very surprising because when President Mahama was campaigning all throughout the last 8 years, these things here okay. Me as an Anabi can Papa say, Obo Bisua, it Ghana for Benjamin Mujidi at Abama Nana. You don't think Rollins ko any day, sir, elements in Yankee, so what you will be, Obo Gra, just said, don't you watching? You said, as a new one or no matter do. I didn't know any matter do. It was so the
Kai says that time no. And then Saturday 50,000. 50,000 Yesika ye ye ni we sika mu enim kra ye kete 0.05
it's a 50 pesos
0.005 and nay so calculate basic mu kan ho kra
but people die because of that amount of money. This is less than 50 years ago. A lot of people disappeared. A lot of businesses collapsed. Because nipa na wo yeso je anything cry wo si minim kwan afa so nya usika na wo yeso je ne be do kwan afa so nya musika wa ba trans na me no do na me je chum kwan afa so bo mbre nei obitimi ga se Mr. T me iron rose business with one city
eno na ya na sa asem no ye me push me
but I was here be bo asum fa e de na ke be ma kwan ma express ho de nka me ma kwan na express na
eti na nu ntia wo be ka che ne nkoda se wo hihye ne magu table so me ensa ada wo de magician na Yesu kura that time na o ma fish no eda na no say for no more doubt take a crown because mpata say no more sabodo mi ensa na de brew watimi aya eno ye miracle and I say wo be ka che say wo share adwuma ase no e say omo that time no na omo nye business proposal omo nto business proposal that time no na omo nko
business plan bi any
ho na afi omo ni funding bi omo seek for funding so how did you do it eti u jump from her me de mi ensa na good table so and I me na mu an kakra bi okra me ko agege odi agege tape by but how you had the money from the trade to
if the people who were called back into those tribunals in the 80s were given chance to even explain themselves this way, maybe a lot of them would have come home. What I say?
Okay, they were not giving fair trial
at all.
They were not
say I wo ti Ghana ha ye nyen mapetesi na wonum je chankes unya ska wo he okoto ne hwana de brewo ewu kumasi o nyese nkran ka beka se report na kunya ba kumasi de hwana sa de free nkran ebrewo o ba ne ya chire
the last time Asante hine kwasra mampanyi dada oka ensano hu wase unya sane we
small boys abasika for them e bia na esisi
yeah
Kofi Juma
ho a reminiscence
it is so backward brother. It doesn't have to take the
end.
I can't do that. Emma, any was here, chairman NPP for and sorry, because I am way. Me have been saying it every now. As I come here, what to become for 1 hour, you're going to Adana now, you're not scratchy. Say, Udin Coachia, you move be a drink cocaine. Sanima, we are over here. What do you say, Daddy? See, and champion people before you now. Is that how you build a democracy? What kind of democracy is this?
Well, so that is it.
Yeah, damn people for us. So my account, so I can count them in a piano. Teacher, me cry no more. Yeah, no, I made a word. Dear, by and Faco Jambo, teaching. Maybe good day. Now, I don't see you.
I've been here for Jambo.
Yes, said one who said Dano, said you'll be signed, or Dano need that fool be a share. And until ye be, I am fair non to Yadrinachi. Now, MP for you anymore, when you do me.
To me konim no mu wo de kwaye no
no mo ko demonstration
Lincoln krana America for celebrating every year say Lincoln this
wouldn't
choir Lincoln fast wo ye what theater hwe drama
and
tony o man ni na feature da o sa ko for 8 no one ye ba ko si wo e na feature the first ministry for bit my parade bi wo ni mo in honor of the minister period o ma kan o ja we pass
lectures
memorial lectures
fine president Mahama ne wona kaze Jamaica o bo ban no o that man no Rastaman
ko mi nya ye
ekoto aba ne sojafo mpemfo anu what the 133 by a 133 Mugacho the 133 will turn out to be the same as John Mahama wana sika woji fum jida sada sika was said in pimpim eventually that trouble near bohu tenten 133 awa be awa set up secretariat one before mpona ho angasa ho apuni ema wo pe moframa afo ho a ya moframa sia wondu mfiedo numpo na wonyina wo hwe ho nkwa ma tramidu akada serba abem na da adwene bon ze ba mo sin da soja fo a wo wonyimdie a wo hweda abo ho man na batu nti ba bem be yi soja fo mpemfuri nyina the very top be yi wonyina edi ma soja fu mpemfo wo enda biri mokoda be hye won kran mpempem a wada homa we yi maja wa mama abebo ni mu ayedenen yakopon bokoda na wahwem na Ghana fu na se ezina obotumu akọ demonstration for the rest of the year. That was a little cheeky, but we'll take it in our stride. Na nchobe dema yaboto aba na Charles Makati Ghana fa wasafata de wotena ho mem wo yedwuma na wafo ho edwuma ma a certain chief of staff or issue letter ma all sectors of the economy Ghana for when ya ho to the number of over 40,000 when you win the na say democracy na mpempem do ye ye benya edwuma ya tren here mem na ya bobra na so obi ba na so ba ya do tere ma isn't our democracy under attack na mpempem a wo ba be ma we yi munye ja mo ye Ghana fo a mutrefe ya me nkoda hwom na mo wura ba omia se mo num nsu hontwe ope na mo mmere baba na modi twotu na ya party aba yerto ya to efi polling station area electoral area ya hwe constituency ya Zerba region na motase constituency mpemfo a we yi munyina de our the MPP central region they go back to our winning ways mpemfo di wanyina wanwe ke unwa wonsam yadzina botum edi party nanyim impelanga so yo the fudada ya mana ya wiema youth organizers or the organization women's organizers why organization nasarafo communication fo ya ye training mahum research elections na ya batanta wa frequency na hwe mfi baby mbai na se bibi nkompo ba na nyimpa mpo anyo ba pre ho na yi daro yo de fudada na rankasa insuntari na egua ya afọ dada a yedi na chi ma ye bo na chi doma obedi party na nyima ya sen adan ya ho back to our winning ways na na chi so impa so bata na chi chairman organizer onu kada so mfa no ya hwemu mpa on ya do ye nten into two strong hands oya owura esibo na importa de chi oya owura kodwo ham hina ya nhwe baby ya mfa ha hodin ya mfa nta ho chi na wontum medi party na nyim na nkwinzin sanfa ma na medase da me aya mama ya minhiro na mogu pondo anepe abogba ntaba modi kan yako oye fall out from Sedina Tamakru and obi so mo shase government absorb. Let me deal with this government absorb quickly. I mean, there's nothing master stroke there. Nothing master stroke. Didn't pay is a master stroke. Anybody? These are statutory payments. Other petrol da here you that. Downstream petroleum regulatory margins. Oguda yetia. Ekoto petrol na uka ekoto petrol. Oya da a parliament passa oguda yetia. For unified petroleum pricing, for infrastructure. Those are payment parliament has your good ayetia. And see what by ya was it what the petrol says ya on what the whole car petrol na says ya what the bompai. What by now some work petrol also what on what the bompai. On so says ya what the whole car why cheap. Now we are getting into the region of 20 Ghana cities. Now the man mucha da na gasa good na mucha na say a month or so maybe 2 cities if you die you come and see there is a master stroke. The master stroke man. Apart from your church, you also have the taxes and levies which you have slammed there. So there's nothing master stroke about this matter. As a miche. Na say oya da you na da. Man bibi ka cha here there. Oya Russia no Ukraine won Oya Ghana. Us 1,000 and 1,000 miles away. Now you go for Yanwa. These were the words of then opposition candidate, Ura Mahama. And then now you are sitting here and talking about Iran, Iran are they in Ghana? By your own words, by your own measure, are they in Ghana? See where we are. It's a quick one. I've dealt with that matter. Now, but by your position that they are not in Ghana. And you said that, but I'm sure you have stopped the clock. You said that these are matters that are happening several thousands of miles away. Hey, mention Kuku. Hey, everybody say me my bro. Kuku ba kun me mention bi ha. I say, Kuku. It's why several miles away from us. And you make catch there. So your position in opposition was that you are several miles away from us. So there was no way any such thing could affect us. That is what you said. So you cannot turn around and then say that, you can't young to me says Iran. You said that finito. It is one that is unacceptable. We cannot, in considering our economic situation, number one, you have to be a fan come down or high. That's what you said. It's in a my corner a rabbi said is he making extra effort extra effort to cry there or double Godfrey dominating them. But if you say this, it shows crass incompetence of the current Attorney General. Obi Obatsana radio do. Bobo Godfrey Dami. He must be dismissed illimini. Osane, Nana, you have an Attorney General who came and took charge of all criminal proceedings in court. Nana Atmomiche. Attorney General came. PSA, Attorney General came. Files were handed over to him. He became the man on the spot. Took charge because Attorney General under the Constitution. On the criminal proceedings on behalf of the state. On the woman to the Otana did the management. About Attorney General in a space of 1 month. In a space of 1 month. No only prosecution with your year over 7.2 billion Ghana cedis. Are you telling me that he could take charge of those proceedings, criminal proceedings, and yet didn't know that there was this one also pending? If you came and you said anything concerning someone who had left office, then you are only implying that the man who came after him is incompetent. Sir, but then maybe you are not listening to yourself. Let them play, let them roll back the tape. I'm telling you. Attorney General that's what you said. I am telling you, I am telling you that as many who listen, I'm saying that many thousands who were listening on this onto this program heard you say, damn it, you mentioned former Attorney General. But is it that argument and seeking to push blame onto the doorstep of Godfrey Dame, it exposes them. Because once an officer has come onto the scene, the officer takes charge of all the matters of the office. So when anybody sits on radio or on television and decides that let me, for purposes of propaganda, Yangu opinion he must be dismissed. That's in fact, he has nothing to say. Now, Sir Ishama Oya Owura Dominic Ayeni, Chief Operational Officer. Chief Operational Officer of you are interrupting me. Nana, you
point of correction.
You have allowed all of this.
Point of correction. Nana,
a Chief Operational Officer of Nole Prosecutor. Inche, a Quatija, my mide. It is in line with their policy. Anamuba, but more Piaja, the judgment of the Court of Appeal is perverse. Oya Court of Appeal, more at some one wadaban oyada onyim brem kra ojitumon yeye onye do fata na onu odisedu ojinadu de no kwa ma min 500,000 odikamo ba tampafo by check na wanka interest owo nsihu osihu na chi abantampafo bi sada na nsihu osihu mena oya he emo kobo oya owo no bo sense hu de ma ho emo wokra yi di yantum samansa so da no ya pele ye de usika check ni ya de bro ema ase sadre bada kwakayi na fasika ho no fabra atode general se de oya da ma minadi oman edi ndurum ojetumo onyeye oya owura Dominic Ayedi damansa sunti ma Court of Appeal akan onye da odi yeduma obiyeye ibio ma owura Dominic Ayeni original man nyina yede oye sika 1.8 million what the mami mo so de kwa kaya sensitization of people of number of I think over 85,000 okay sensitization e kura ba for da wo ba ye wadwuma wo ba ye wodwuma stock mwa wo de ba ye dwuma na ka hu 85,000 na woman 1.8 million and only just 3 regions so that Mexica on paper or spending just 1,300 in Kalina Habraya Attorney General Owura Dominic Ayedi say ma Court of Appeal akan ojituma onyeye hwe da kantamanto ija to kantamanta empempema mo kantamanto wo tem ema Ghana o man nyara ayan hihye impa nature pad yana nkasa na opam enti Ghana o man ya baba bom na kantamanto mrenta nketese kakra mroye ijashwon na yambra na mbobom mami fasikata 1,500,000 fakokoso hasinum enti chale chede just a little over 500,000 no this by say close to 1 million ayo banase owura ayeni se ojituma onyeye hwe nana to the extent there kasa 2016 December odin sa shase odo man odi chichiro man nukom what's a car on the market on the ordinary market one what on car 47,000 Ghana cedis and so mami otoka no magana over 74,000 Ghana cedis Dominic Ayeni say with this some a proba some out to the mede ojituma onyeye onene sasunti we try the more the oboko oye Supreme Court ye kese kwampo wa kira wa hye oye director of public prosecution DPP the onfa enkrata nko Supreme Court no nko hwe na fi onkama court batan wontre da masemi do na ma Court of Appeal wo ye on tension na ma mbra osedo onye mami onye di Now on this matter, me we if you maka MPP the honka kra na chi me to sebon. Charles. Isha Imbrem Imranji o wa what from Court Act 1993 Act 459 Eco Section 31 more change also appeal in criminal matters allowed on substantial miscarriage of justice. Charles is a tema.
And so now all prepares form.
Oh, no, me minja. Na fi mon kan MPP asam.
Me dey say me ma time. The one now we choose be your person dey fa.
And you interested in make ya na
prepare to land in the next 2 minutes.
Come sit down by ya. 5 minutes and phone. 2. Man 5. So. And you hear emre wo mkaka man 5. We na say man bampa.
Okay, so let's strike a deal.
No, say we na man bampa.
To obu tie. What dey tie? Let's strike a deal.
Yeah.
I can give you 4 minutes.
Oh, you're 5. Oh, man, maybe me
train.
Me picture man, maybe
time na can me mouth 5 minutes are enye yi.
Nana, why that me throw for the I 5 more. Ekuma committee.
Say what it is.
Mrs. Ekuma, how committee.
Nyaza me kunti.
I ya dey Ekuma ya dey committee.
So your 4 minutes starts from now. 4 minutes starts from now.
Okay, Danai. No, maminja na because MPP mo no dos. Maminja because the Court of Appeal. Yeah. And this is for education. Nana. Yes. I say subject to subsection 1 of section 31. I say subject to subsection 2 of this section. An appellate court on hearing any appeal before it in a criminal case shall allow the appeal if it considers that the verdict or conviction or acquittal ought to be set aside on the ground that it is unreasonable or cannot be supported having regard to the evidence, or that the judgment in question ought to be set aside on ground of a wrong decision of any question of law or fact, or that on any ground there was a miscarriage of justice, and in any other case, this is the law, and in any other case shall dismiss the appeal. And so today, the basis for a court of appeal or a higher court hearing an appeal, the basis for allowing the appeal must be one, that the court having regard to the evidence on record, the acquittal or the conviction or the is one which is not supported by the evidence. Evidence now over the court na court owie no kada idifo ana yeja won some evidence na wode to idifo ana de yeja no a on yet the supporting on that basis the law says that you can permit the appeal. Yeah, permit the appeal. That's right.
If not,
that's right. It is a ayendam na say the next leg is there considering all the circumstances and the record the evidence on record. So yet a judge obua loan oya mran wan kan ye, and then the fact of the matter no so wan hwen ye, thereby resulting in substantial miscarriage of justice. The man so am ma there attention be aba. It is a court so hwe no so hu there evidence ho mbana to there papa another wo fan court no dey adman when to mbana wan chebe ye fact no so the decision on the fact so are wrong, then that one to the court must allow the appeal, but otherwise the appeal must be dismissed.
All right.
Oh no. All right then.
It is first of all but
are you saying the 5 minutes have the 5 minutes
long overdue?
Okay, sure. NPP. Welcome. It's welcome. You are interested. If you go further to even criminal and other offences procedure act. And one pattern. Oh yeah, 1960 Act 30. Equal section 406. It is in tandem here, and it even adds further. But on the member continue. Mamusha MPP. Sure, Nana. Democracy is on attack. Sure, 2022. Owura Mahama. Ocho kata. Atkama. Owura Akufo-Addo. Now, on them being went, I am yeah, papa. I would have at least got the opportunity to read portions of the letter he wrote to Akufo-Addo. Now, Danny, Media Foundation for West Africa. Did I get it right? Media Foundation for West Africa. Yeah, Charles, you are there. That's right. May 2026. Nana, May 2026. The man who in opposition about 4 years ago wrote to the then president, there he was criminalizing speech. Those were his words. He was criminalizing speech and mentioned a few that the law had dealt with them. He said that on the basis of free speech, what the law had done was only an attempt to criminalize, and indeed criminalizing speech. May 2026, MFWA, one assessment our year. What's it? For the just 1.5 years or so. Oh, then I pay.
I don't know. Mr. Sifam, not Menko or Mama Kanasoso. Because
London.
You have done. You have done. No, you have done 24 minutes.
I'm London. By 4:30, I'm to head to do.
Honorable, that time now on the Union.
Anyway, but let him land on this. MFWA May, what's it? For the entire 8 years of Akufo-Addo, entire 8 years, cases which were bordering on criminalization of speech or something, was about 8 of them. They mentioned those cases. May. Now they said that for the 1.5 years or so of President Mahama, it's been triple. That was May. Between May and August, as we speak, there's a certain lady called Camilla Alassa, simply because she spoke on TikTok, and I'm told she insulted the president and the wife. She's been convicted and she's in prison 1 year. That means, Nana, social media, you are very versatile. Social media, President Tonam, no national security coordinator. No, tell the man I need 150 million. Those are clear words. Minister for Communications of Government Communications has clarified that those 150 million that the president was talking about were monies which were meant for post-flood mitigation issues. The guys, all they did was to repost it. They have been arrested in handcuffs. They have been in police cells for the past 2 weeks.
Therefore,
someone okay, whatever it is tomorrow, the entire country, we are showing our faces first at the Supreme Court, from the Supreme Court to the Jubilee House, and to tell this government that we will never sit for democracy to be attacked in the manner they are doing.
Na driver mpompo no omo ye memobo. Driver for no omo ye memobo. If you say afi de omo hwe petrol no bobium. Okoto a hwe bium if you say wa bre debia epeja. Enti driver for entiminto. Uto petrol a uye adwuma petrol no ene wo ka awra. Wan kasa de ukofia unsam pan.
Franco, that's to do with a driver for if you throttle taxis and the commercial drivers in general. Nina no any say passengers be no asemo mo can say a driver for asase to katikam. Wobra the authorized body. Or 2 means or 2 katikam or 2 but I want to engage drivers. And then me person minion driver for mutie I want to engage you. Me person nyina no yenche. Are we being fair to the drivers? Or minor the no. Yene driver for are we being fair to them? How many times and I took fang now how many times? When was the last time I would say the authorized bodies no? It's a new fair abba. So I want to understand the drivers because we say maybe all quality again 6 cities, say 10. What is it?
Yes.
Surprise is it true? What TB? Franco? I don't want TB.
Over my TB.
Or be a reporting.
I a lot of complaints. People calling
complaining.
Yeah, they are registering their displeasure
concerning that.
Yeah.
Okay, so mobile animal per driver for the BD amame. Na me no mo di nkomo ne ahwe. Ne abisa o mo se eye de asemo a. Eye no cry in the first place, eye no cry. Mo amotutum. Na motutum so eye de ntia. E na ama na ba ne saa. Na why na mamo motutum, why na mamo tumi no. Na ye wie ne etia driver for ne ehu a anase bia anya tutum. Because ye penning for the dia nim no they are being insensitive. They are not helping us. And until I'm a yadru baby a yadru. Well, I don't pay my voice note, WhatsApp line or Entuja, and so far, mommy. Your WhatsApp line, I will bet you they are joining in the screen as well. For voice note, especially with a driver, your voice note, kaka, o driving, pebebijina, so don't talk whilst driving. Why? It will be so, o dear, o person ye bibia, pebebijina kaka. Na your voice note kakra fama me anopai ye nyina ye ho 0240 333 176 0240 333 176 passengers adie na mo so mo ka ye passengers a ye fro hyen no adie na ye ka masono ebu report bebre na mo di abre me na no pe wo me nyina nsitere ne nka no ya fa wo voice note bre me wo encounter wo ne driver for no anya na o faka no kohe na yesen ena sabre bia driver ni no watom o oni ne ya adwa na oni ne nya adwen 0240 333 176 0240 333 176 and WhatsApp line emanenwa 30 seconds 40 at most 60 seconds which is 1 minute no we na yekoye nim Franco
the voice of the morning
baby
ejina no and you see me da bia me come say if you look at Ghana na ye wona da bia say me ani anya de man hu say ye onoma bia say e ka wasma of people are going to a lot of problems related to this of our name say Ghana ha it is by law and mandated say every driver should join a union over here regulation 121 subsection 1 and 2 of the legislative instrument 2180 provides of a or say a person shall not operate a commercial vehicle unless the person holds a road transport operator's license, and a person shall not operate as a commercial vehicle driver unless the person is employed or belongs to a recognized commercial road transport organization. And to obey your commercial driver bia, I will take care biano. I am mandated by law. I am running so. Say so to me joining an association by the law. Enter my kind on the amount. No fine, you ha. And the transport minister. On December 11, 2025, now about 11:55 a.m., Transport Ministry to enforce mandatory union membership, commercial drivers to ease traffic in Onokai. Of I am shady. Now drivers see on come as I'm on force to 2 cars can and 2 cars can they do. I say they are doing it at an illegal way. And yes, I know more. All the so much say cars can
one of free.
Thank you. Of a cars can you bet tomorrow. It should be in consultation with the ministry and in pay for all home. Now I have a problem related to it. Almost company almost joining driver union. Almost me 2 cars come without even the knowledge of the transport ministry. Almost joining union. ABO GPR2 your plot why you were saying no. Drivers it me 2 cars come or me 2 without even the previous knowledge of the Ministry of Transport. Your Chroma May and now a VIP forecast on Mabel to 2 cars come. Now go and listen to GPR2. GPR2 for someone here because Omunyan say make a makeable solution to this particular matter.
Okay, Franco Meba. I'll remember crime of flow fatchering. Na oko atimotima a driver for or trotro drivers and almost omunyajuma. The drivers at atimatim almost echi trotro no almost omunyajuma. As to the reasons why Benjamin and not one of the drivers. Mimisado. Benjamin, good morning. Hello, Benjamin.
Hello.
Good morning. Benjamin, good morning. Hello. Hello, Benjamin. Bacho, mumma umpe baby nyina na dio jina ono on timi kadi se mumma ni empe baby nyina sa na timi na kasa. Okay, enti omuso omunya adwuma.
Yes. Enofa. Wo he nsema ekoswa. Wo be bisam na ebi ebe diesel bo. Wo be bisano na ebi they have a special problem. Nya fie ha. Ina me kai say wo frɛ aboso kan pa info bi na ubi so mo about spare parts. Offer, obeje di say papa ne catch her say enye no manya no betima disclose di amount.
Of course.
And don't mean disclose no, he's going to pass it to the consumer. And to drive for
okay, hello Benjamin. Hello Benjamin. Benjamin. Movie on. Okay.
Offer.
Yeah.
A true baby no. Omo regulated, mandated. Omo join association no. There was even a friction or a fight between them. Offer tie. The Ghana Private Road Transport Union (GPRTU) questions and express surprise at VIP transport. Omo bisom the reason why omo took case kabum. VIP fund catch omo be a limited liability institution. Limited.
Omo ya dwuma pe omo
faso. And you talk for some so
tell Benjamin for the last time. Yeah, you know I move on. Na hello Benjamin. Benjamin.
Yeah, Raja.
At the saying.
Boko,
yeah, trotto driver.
But
Oh, station bay.
They go trotto station tapo.
Amuya Juma Coin.
Get my check at Tuzu at this so Eputuja.
Another one yet to my team.
After it, you know, I come out a check at Tuzu at this so Eputuja.
The Muya Juma quite my team now.
There we go.
I become in answer to my team trotto drivers.
I check trotto station.
Amu Tafu.
Yeah, trotto and cone it with Munkone, Malcolm, Super and Cone. Yeah, trotto.
Okay, the Momo Tafu, another way. And the Tafu drivers are more, trotto drivers are more, Mako, take near Tonsunum, Assam Yeka. And I say, yet to trotto driver. Okay. Yeah, other idea, somewhere, dear Naba.
Oh, because my changing answer. On the bare month, this is the course road, Takra. Never think about any penny for me. Have 2 cats come at my senior. Yeah, Jumana. It's got a city, keeps a lot being here or something in that. But I have Tona and Koso. Where do we know this coming out to these 30 crowd of bear crana when it's any answer? I can say, nine penny for us, so actually, no more name penny for us over 2 cats come on 1 mile than Akasa. No much mamma. Mutti and car near SUO.
The Mupe say a 2 lorry friend Mamo.
Sir,
I don't dear now Bentia Mupes to lorry friend Mumamo.
Didian Echo Stro. They also thought the year Edumano. If a point in Yahe, not a boca. Oh, basically, to Grana, crazy or living up between the Union for Subia. Therefore, you and Kalabu or Musculiade. The Massa Edumana for Subia and yes, someone to look at my service will be the poor Juma give me the boy called my actual and Colania.
The Obakaya Ansana yet to Katikam for the last time the Amamono. Now Petro is saying, not this or say Obakai. Nay, say
10 point something.
Nay, 10 around 10 cities.
Hello.
What's it around a day?
No, 65, 1 gallon.
Nay, say
65.
65 cities. For 1 gallon. The 65 they all divided by 4.5 for going a day. In the year 2014 something and yet 10 to the Okano.
14 something.
Not to say a cause.
1830 you are 18 because we na one scale.
Of course, it be 18 point something. It be 17 point something.
1789. Because you are 1820. So we na one scale.
And it is almost averagely 18. Average, one because it be a 17.9 something, it be a 18 point something. 18. And that is a bear 4 to 4 cities averagely. And about
4 something about 1917.
Nadia and penny for a country.
Penny for the Monday, and you know. And then I get Mama who say, whether be on when Munyabut Monday, but you Sana, you like one of your boca. And then I said, but you go to be up to Omudim. I am going to be up to Omudim. Yeah, go ahead and I'm going to bet you. Then I say, then yet when we see the air cannon, the idea and connecting.
And they say Batafu station, more Yuma Kote, Katonzune, areas on the Abia, one Yajmane. Hey, wow. It is a one year response. I'm more pa. I know mobile. Hey, now better says, Mammy. And the said, I was to be a money in Colonial school fees. So the poor, it didn't give the school fee. Who did you say is a driver for Cromwell? Yes, it's a driver for the whole Ghana. I brought you know what you are already. Papa, hello, you guys here. At to say, good morning, sir. Morning, at to say. The bottom of Daruma and the Padio car and Josie and I want some. If I don't think I say, yeah, what is to make us away? Yeah. May I be free? With a Buor and I'm a full station. The fourth of us. Free. When no mammy. I'm a tongue covered noise with Chumufricano. If I might be in charge of worker. It's your Jumana any Emma, now, you have a Juma, you have a coffee, that's a banu, SCA. Yea, you can't say no more. If I go back to the people go to the market, yeah, what the phone that I said, you learn from I said, oh, what a four, I take care, service to Mafia, I also service to Mafia. Then, take Rono, I go to a little better for a more municipal on say on permanent to no fame. I told you municipal on permanent to fame on the abandoned Baba. I take you 1 month, you just another chance here. Yes, I my worker. May I didn't be car, the capitalism. Sunday, the Ajuma point, Michigan 9 million, which was 4 million. Yes, it's trended. May it is not remembered. The sign of the Obama opinion. It has still a much here, or money. I don't know for the over any. It was for the prayer, sit in Judgment. The kind of swap on the side. But if only a Casa, no matter the chain, it is with Gulaba. As I and any man, a China, that is their opinion. Okay, Mate, Madame say, Manya, mo point ni yenti, Yabasha and Penfos bedding come out. Why? What am I opinion? Yamin Sham, okay, Yakotafo, Ekodin Komoka or Franco de Yamatame. Na Maba Studios. Cecilia make us say, me what driver Bakwa, or Juma was so full line. And I'm over Consoya Juma, I was Sofia. And by my minimum swinging Komoka crack. Na Yanko Yanim Richard Aquaba. Now, where? Be my okay, who are so full line? Where you are going? You are Sofia. O di fi so full like quite Sofia ne barkesi na. Ne barkesi any ade.
Adan kwame
na ade di asema.
No pede ya bahabo ni bi ani. E de di kamedika acha motifo. De toso. Ya ba amani aye hu wo toto driver adwuma no. Ene ma e ba se ene yeso ye de ye haw ne amane e ba beto
ademo haw pa de say
ye we haw a e wo ma de dikan eye ye fu esem de tosu mienu ye spare pass esem no e high pa de tosu enan eye mpanifa e shoma se a omumwa ye ema adwuma no enkoyi ema ye yado
but for ben no GPRT for the another info
say GPRT for
okay e je just for for aiden
say the for no penny sebika frache enne ma first cap 4 million na 5 million sem ko tofu en me ko machine me ko ne atum me san me chi enye fu so ye free station so ya de bia opani o ko no na de bufo 2 car from ma o de gallon be kwa akwaje
when so be jawo sikwem
sa etu ye ju kwem ma o de gallon be kwa akwaje te hu de bufo kra du on ma esa ma sa oto ne sa hutimi na wani ye de enko tu sika no so enso de enso bia eso oto fu enso ye so eduguma sebika frache ye so twa de totot tot na zi etwa ne se bika frache obi obi wa be fro no me se man tot kakra na so me ji kakra me to won se ya sebi me so metimi aboabo no ametimi enya bi akotofu ani bi na menya bi so ama me kawura na sebi me so me wa busua me so menya bi
enti ya totofu onu
me pa cho ya totum pa
enti mo pese se die na nkezi
se aban no na se yesre no yesu na se yesu agu aban ne so
onye dai
se man onya efu no enkasama he na so obete so kakra ma ya
enyo no o se babia gina yi adwama so no wi ase efiri so aba ye ni control
opani sebika frache memetie na de mu kache me ansa aban be tran so obebo mo bufu esem it is aban aba be tran so mo bufu esem sebika frache wana me de mi sun kogu ne so he aban na esem de gu ne so committee mi fan kogu GPRT ni so meet mi fan kogu obi aso nti aban na ma hu se sebika frache ona fu esem no won esem dia
aban kra nche se diesel be 2 cities free so
opani
say diesel motor ne say
say diesel 1 gallon akaka na 200 cedi
or the 100 divided by 4.5
4.5
na me hwade say say I don't know
say 80 something going
the diesel say 18
18.71
18.71 the 1871
divided
diesel
for 45
all the time say 4.5 now 1871 no when you 84 Ghana cedis
open sen aka 84.195 and you are now 85 sa into open sem go tofu we say misimi lodu from Sofola or Eko Sofia misi Kenya so 78
cedis now kwa 1 gallon
openi se me kwa aka na ma ntimi san fama
na ze so pe bi kan
na ze so pe kakra kan
ba say two cask mamo
openi since ya na so ya to cask me pim ne ya to cask bi
ya to cask no na motor diesel no be say
ya to cask no to diesel no 60
na motor
gallon
gallon no 60 okay and I say I call 84 85
very good yeah that's original wa
this actually diesel 13 cities
sa
nti be 20 something cities 20 be 4 cities na ba to so gallon no so
yes
nti eno no edreni mo driver for no but nanka bia ya ye bibia ebe ma passengers ni ade nyina no bibia betuatua bia oh okay na mo peni voice say
ya bele fo timi nkasa omon ka hwenkyere tete abese sebika frache wako du be na de patapa ye fam kakra to de fam le fama wa na fama wa
say illegal
and adwuma no mra
adwuma no mra je say
adwuma no mra ni ka de te say de be bia do ma
ana go be illegal
what's that because they are not police be chime anu police jina kwa so
edi mo anu mo fa okay on the normal way from Sofola into Atontu
Sofia
mo je say
ya di sesi
by say mo running up
ya di enyam fan ram but e do anu mra say one over station there be transit but me tene mo be bi kakra dia meji aburu saka
we je tay
awa se onim be te ma fan je tenda me yi de meji
but I don't know obunya mo no mo chichiburo
sa eno so no
okay well original DJ enso ewa DJ akwaba DJ I don't voice off from Ana wani mre.
Na meni abre.
Abana fura ka say ko pa onye serious o pe yi.
Meni abre.
Bibia boko.
Pachi bia boko.
DJ wo ye adwuma
Me ye adwuma so fly to Sofia Barekesi.
Amunyina mo ko the same eyi. Ndi o problem ne dey.
Problem ni ye diesel na.
Okay.
Diesel no ya ne to aba na Mr. President. Because ye to lolu fremu e kwa 3 years ni. Na ex-president na Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo twa ne 3 years mo no e be kofo no ote so like oto so ma ne say ye nya adwuma. Na from hono e ko no e drop back akra. E say diesel ne sa kosoro bebele nti ye adwuma na ye nya sika. Endo me ko Sofia 6
6 times
6 me to diesel 5.4
6 times no to diesel 5.4
and sana me time can my fail
that is 540
Ghana cedis it diesel e me ye bre and apart from
na say oko 6 times
because 6
and 90 times 6 be what say 540 now to diesel say
to diesel 5.4 me to e diesel JP so fly on no
na you are ben now
on kra no on say o hwe on diesel no wo form chain go you know on yes
o the more fuel station di
okay
o the kase ba bi o ha ne board because me be advertable bia
okay
ye nya advert obi antu escam me ma be advertable bia
e ana ye so fly ne champagne fu ase ntimi fiti e prekope entu lolu fe nim e CC dis na ba mo no mo bo wa no netimi e bo no short and also otimi tum and the illegal yes so fly in champagne fu ase a untimi fiti prekope say
wa for no de
omo no timi bo no short
e ba so free station wo sha no achiro bia no adana wa e wo de o miao
obi obedi adanse o so fly so fly on yati station wo eti obi a oba so fly be o station inside wa fo no gina kwa no enti empenifo no de amabombo ni to obi ko oba so fro so fly ba so fly ne de onya straight car ono ogina wa onim se wo ye den a car be den e be ma na funi CCDs eti ama ye bre ana spare parts no brake port and cross robbers ni nyina but ye no drivers for no yentimi fiti prekope ntu yo lufem gise wawafo no wawafo no de omo no omo timi de omo pe ye mpanimfo no omo so fra omo na ese omo ka bi ye den e de ma ye na fe no so mutum de ma ye because ye pon a ye de sika ni nyina to dize at the same time ka wona de onim se ye to dize abode a usesi de se wo ye de ma no eti ye chop mon na ye be kwa na ye de kwhye dize nim na ye kofia ye nyesika ye den emfa nkofie nti ye bre o lolu fe na impa e so mutimi ye den etu lolu fe de ma ye kakra
okay say penifo still on carry
penifo no carry ye she penifo ase ana se duru anwumle kwa na pese wutuma udi agre be fine no ana be yiwa fi station wonom gise bia se de me master ken like utwa ho wo baabi na bia wakọ bono short to ana ba say ye she GPLT use e was so flat to Barekesi na Sofia ne de omu station inside all there heading
okay
say e bia obetu an kasa do pebetu lolu finim
point well noted. I think said the same thing nana munyina no moka said be ya nyina betumi ati ase ti Richard asebe na de betwato
beni asem kakra me di twatwo say first of all e bi kan adamase ada ye mpanifo bi ase kakra na de eto say abana na se bi kafra che iguso esre no ene ye mpanifo omna aban kasamaye cause say ya do afo no ye ni ano this e bi mpanifo no ene ne aban ebetima kasamaye na ommo aye kakra se ne fu en kwa no bete so ne ya mente ayi scano fe ne dia he penisa se bi eso ebenya bia ma abusuafo no ti kakra mo kan eno no
okay mate DJ
ti impedifo na said ye besele no ebia because spare parts in the way den a omodo obia pen we den odegie and sometimes the wa afara no what o mase police for no eba anopa Islamic ka no ma beje omode eko ebo 9 to 10 a na bridge no so no
police for to ham pa
ana uduru ji a ombeje wo kakra udu keti pampa so ombeje
on a good day ulodia Would be police out of say
day one year be 4 to 5 day.
Okay, so you have 5 be out
10 cities
50. Na oko
ubetua ana no so no ombetimi achew and obetima jo be 20 cities 100 cities and wache we no nye se bia wagina ba bi se ofanipa and it na ma wawafo no ebo short no because on fani bottom sika entua eno no into obeje every passengers for now but police for no so ka ho bi ana ama wa for no ye den
Mate ala regional ka you wrong
opani kakra na me ka say emre mi ko dam ho kakra wo santase trade ho no na me besini aba ketia no opani mi dru be kwara santase no about oba kono kakra ni gina ho no ene yembo mu din kese omo gin kakra 10 cedi no maji ubedu be kwara about no mo say gina ho ene so 10 cedi ni agi ubedu ji yes say gina ho 10 cedi
from Santasi to G what you are 30 cedi
opani me can wie me say du pampa so a me say twa na me do 2 first stage
40
me say do a me say twa
50
and san my dan me ti say me twa we ni na me kwa kodo so no opani me ba wan na me nyi scan free no
nyamia
very good
madam what say